Good day, Cancer, and welcome to my channel. This is your weekly reading for May 19th to the 25th. If you're new here, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well, and I hope this reading resonates with you. Let's go ahead and check out your affirmation for the week. I feed my spirit, I train my body, I focus my mind. It's my time. I feed my spirit, I train my body, I focus my mind. It is my time. I like that one. That one's really good. Universe speak, spirits guide. What needs to be known, what lessons need to be learned. Yeah, man, I felt that coming on. All right, yep. You got the 9 of spades, the 8 of diamonds, the 9 of clubs, and the 3 of clubs. So, well, the 3 of clubs, that's the trump card there. That's your main energy, the trump card. This is fame. This is fortune. This is absolute success in the things that you do this week. So just having that card makes this whole reading like an excellent reading just because. Now, fame, that just means that people are going to look up to you. They're going to kind of idolize you. They're going to kind of be like in awe of you and the things that you do in your life. That's what fame is about, and they're gonna follow you. Whatever you say or do, they're gonna follow you because they're just idolizing you that much. Fortune just means you're gonna be fortunate this month. You're most likely not going to have too many, money issues, and you might even come across some gain in your finances. So, yeah, definitely, and absolute success in everything that you go through this week. So, at the beginning of the week, we've got the death card here. Okay, now the death card can be the death of somebody, which I mean, recently I dealt with that. 3 people that passed away in my life, and the death card was coming up all over the place. Not really in Gemini, but in Aquarius, and most of the people that the death affected was Aquarius, and I'm an Aquarius rising. So, it does happen, but most of the time, the death is the death of something, the death of a relationship, the death of a job, or the death of an idea. But that death leads you to something new in life, okay? It leads you to something better in life. It is a hidden blessing. At first, you might not see it, but as time goes on, you're going to realize that whatever this is that died off was causing you fear, worry, nightmares, all that crap. And it's better for you. Trust me. It's going to lead you to a better thing. Something better is going to come around, which might be this. You got a positive, unexpected happening coming in. This is in job and money. Okay. But you need to pay attention and you need to focus because during this time, obviously, you got death here and then you got this here. During this time, you are going to be down. You're going to be upset. Something is just going to have you riled up, which could be this death that causes this to happen. And when we're in that mode, when we're in that emotional state, a lot of times we'll push away good things that are coming towards us. So let's say that this is a job coming in, because it very well could be. This is what the card's about. And somebody comes to you and goes, I have this position at work that I'm looking to fill, and I would really like it if you filled that position. Okay. When you're emotional, you might be like, I don't care, life sucks, blah, 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 da, da, da. Here's the problem. That's not coming back. This person, like say somebody is coming to you with a job, this person is going to go on to the next person, especially if that's how you handled it. You want to maintain your composure. Okay, say that at that point in time, you're not in the right mindset to deal with something new coming in. So I would tell this person, I would get control, I would focus and pay attention and be like, hey, I'm in a really bad state right now, mentally, and I just need some time. Can we talk about this tomorrow or the next day, when I'm a little bit less stressed out, when I'm a little bit less angry, because I am, interested in this that you brought to me. That's how you want to handle that, okay? But, it can be hard, when we're dealing with something, when we're dealing with the death of something and we're entering that new light, we're seeing, how that whatever that thing was causing us issues, and we're going through those emotions at this point in time. times. So it is hard. I'm not saying that's easy, but if you want if you want this to happen, if you want this positive unexpected happening to you, then you need to keep control of your emotions. You need to keep them in check, all right? And not denounce whatever this is that's coming towards you. At the end of the week, you got to struggle. Yeah, there's a struggle going on. Maybe you've struggled with it for a while, but it's coming to a point where you're just wanting to give in. You're just wanting to say, hell with it. This is my life. This is just how it goes, and I got to deal with this struggle for the rest of my life. And the cards are saying, no, you are strong enough to get through this struggle. Do not give up. The end is here, or the end is soon, at least. Uh, but here's the thing about struggles, at least with me. I feel like struggles are up to us. Struggles are up to us to remove out of our lives. A lot of times we don't see how we can remove a struggle, but there are usually ways. Only so often are we really stuck on a struggle. So often, only so often. Most of the time, it is. It is us keeping ourselves in that struggle. You need to not give in. You need to be strong, and you need to figure out how to remove that struggle. Now, with the Three of Clubs here, the Trump card, though, it says that you will get through this just fine, but this is what's going to be going on. Okay, but the Trump card says that yeah, you're gonna do fine. So let's go ahead and see what the tarot cards had to say here. The Sun. Yes, yes. This is what's going to come after this death, after this struggle, taking on this, unexpected happening. This, the Sun, happiness, joy, love, all the good stuff is going to come to you. All right. But you got to make it through this. You got to let that death happen. You got to make sure to keep your, emotions in check when good things are coming. And you got to not give into a struggle and fight against that struggle and figure out what it is that you can do to remove that struggle. And this is what you're going to get. That's what you're going to get. Something great in your life, something that's going to make you very happy. And I feel like it's just being released of whatever it is that's dying off and getting released of the struggle. I think just that alone is going to bring you the love, happiness, and joy into your life that I feel like you've kind of been missing. I feel like you've kind of been missing because you've been dealing with this struggle, because you've let whatever this is continue on to cause you fear and worry and all that. Let's go ahead and see what the Poe cards had to say. Judgment. Oh yeah, I kind of felt this one too when I was when I was shuffling the cards. Judgment. Yeah, the boat here represents their past, and they're floating up into the water to the sun, right? And this is a lot like the past here. This is your past dying off. Whatever this is that's dying off, I feel like it's kind of a very significant thing that's dying off here, and it really has a lot to do with your past. And they're rising up to the sun, okay, to a new day, to something new in their lives. This happiness, this love, this joy, and that's what you need to do. You need to leave it behind, leave the struggle behind, leave whatever this is that's dying off behind, okay, and reach up, go forward, to this happiness, this love, the success, all that good stuff. That's what you need to do. And I feel like this is in your hands. I feel like a lot of it is in your hands, and you need to do the things that you need to do in order for this to happen. So there you go. I hope this resonated. I hope it helped in some way. If it did, hit that like button, and if you would, please comment, share, and subscribe. I hope to see you back here next week. And until then, stay safe, stay mindful, and stay healthy.